As the fallout continues from the monumental Supreme Court decision in favor of Hobby Lobby against Obamacare, reaction from the left, it has been pouring in, and some of the most outrageous rhetoric comes to us courtesy of the National Organization for Women, their president, Terry O'Neill. Watch this.
Apartheid in South Africa was justified on religious grounds. The Southern Baptist Convention justified slavery and later Jim Crow and segregation on religious grounds. There are some religious beliefs that we no longer honor in our government, and the Supreme Court is simply wrong to honor gender bigotry that Hobby Lobby stores and Conestoga Wood are promoting. That's just wrong. It's bigotry to keep women away from having basic health care.
Apartheid? Really? All right, here with reaction. Radio talk show host Dana Loesch and former president of the National Organization for Women. It's been a long time. Former President Patricia Ireland. How are you? Apartheid?
I'm great.
First, let me ask you the first question. Do you know how many forms of birth control that Hobby Lobby offered as part of their plan, Patricia?
No, I don't know. I do know that some of the most effective forms of birth control they have decided are against their religious belief. Of course, I'm still wondering how a for-profit business can have religious beliefs, but that's another topic, I suppose.
But it's a family business, and there were 16, Dana, every birth control, and then some that I have not heard of.
Yes, Sean, that's absolutely right. 16 out of 20 or so that were mandated that Hobby Lobby not only provided already, but they were providing birth control to their employees, who they paid way above minimum wage, by the way, and gave Sundays off. They were doing this before Obamacare was even a thought. So the idea that women are somehow being denied anything, look, my rights have not changed after this ruling, Sean, and women who work for Hobby Lobby, they still have access to birth control as provided by Hobby Lobby.
You know, that's the point. I mean, I don't see, you know, how do you make a case when they were providing 16 of the 20 mandated items, and the ones they didn't was like the morning after pill, because they believe life begins at conception? Can't you respect somebody's deeply held religious views?
First of all, I don't believe that a commercial business has religious views.
It's a family business,
and
a family-owned, run business.
Okay, and what if that family were a Christian Scientist? Could they deny all health care? I think we've taken the idea
That's a horrible misunderstanding of the Religious Freedoms Restoration Act.
I am sorry. I'm quite familiar with religious freedom, and
apparently
it does not trump.
Because apparently, Patricia, you're not familiar with it.
I'm sorry. Do I get to speak, or is she just going to dominate over everything I try to say?
If you want to dominate, then bring more intelligence to the debate.
All right. Perhaps I could make my statement, Sean, or is that not allowed?
Yeah, but the point is,
okay.
16 of the 20. Everyone's saying that this is apartheid. 16 of the 20 are approved.
You can keep talking too, because it is your show.
All right,
but
go
it's
ahead.
Not Dana's show.
All right, let's.
All right, perhaps those four might be the kind that I need in particular, but I really don't believe that a woman's right under a federal law to health coverage should be denied based on the corporation's owners' views. And I come back to, what if the corporation's owners don't believe in any medical care? We're taking the idea that a corporation is a person to its illogical conclusion.
Let's stick to the facts of this case. This is a family, wait a minute, a family-owned business. We still have a constitution, the free exercise thereof. This is their deeply held religious conviction. Now, either we believe in religious freedom, and that, by the way, and that would extend to one's business life and personal life, or we don't, Dana. That's how I see it.
You know, we either believe in federal laws or we don't.
We believe in the Constitution. It's in the Constitution, religious freedom.
I have to jump in here about the Religious Freedom Restoration Act. What really bothers me, Sean, is that we have, you know, I'm sure Patricia's an educated woman, but it does women a disservice when we have women speaking out on this topic, and they don't seem to understand the facts at hand. So let me set something straight here.
The religious freedom,
no, apparently you don't, so I'm going to educate you. I'm going to do my job and educate you. I respect my
Sean,
the Religious Freedom Restoration Act, businesses have to sit here and provide. Business owners would have to prove to the government that their religious beliefs, that their First Amendment rights are actually being threatened and restricted. Now, the hypothetical, slippery slope, ridiculous argument that, well, they could just deny all health care, that wouldn't actually be supported by the Religious Freedoms Restoration Act, so it's a bunk, fallacious argument that we're wasting time discussing.
We're going to have to end it. We're out of time. We've gotten all sides in. Thank you both for being with us.
Thank you, Sean.